Hey darlings, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Beauty, and in this video I'm going to be filling you up on everything you need to know about Redeemer's University, from things to pack to school, things to expect in school, rules and regulations, and so on and so forth. So if this is the content you're interested in, you definitely need to keep watching. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, welcome back guys. So now that you've gained admission into Redeemer's University, you might be wondering, what should I expect from the school? What happens in the school? What do I need to pack to school? How do I get ready for school? Don't worry, that is why I'm here. I'm going to fill you up on every single thing you need to know, every single thing you need to do before you enter school and after you enter school. And you might be wondering, why is this girl making the video? What is her affiliation or her relationship with Redeemer's University? Well, my name is Beauty, and it's nice to meet you. I am a graduate of Redeemer's University and I studied history and international studies. So if you're going to school to study my course, please let me know in the comment section. Let the HIS girls know themselves, But anyways, congratulations on gaining your admission to Redeemer's University, whatever the course of study is. And if you're an aspiring student, meaning you want to just, you're hoping to enter Redeemer's University one day, this video too is also for you. You can start getting prepared now before you gain your admission, which I'm really sure you would gain. So let's get into the video already. Okay, so if you've not resumed school yet, you might be wondering, what do I pack to school? What will I be expecting in the rooms? What do I need to take to school? What will school provide me with? One thing I need you to know is that school is not going to provide you with every single thing you need. In fact, school will not provide you with half of the things you will need as a girl in Redeemer's University. Maybe as a boy, you might feel like you can live on with what school will provide you with, but as a girl, school will not give you toiletries. So tell me, how do you want to live in the hostel without toiletries? So when you're packing your box, you need to pack hangers, because the wardrobe in the room has hanging space. It has a rod where you can hang your clothes. You need to pack enough hangers. You need to pack your provisions, obviously, but do remember that you cannot cook in the school, but you can boil water, you can boil egg, you can make tea, you can make coca oats. If you know how to make coca oats without having to boil it or cook it, you're good to go. But you cannot make noodles, you cannot cook noodles. No cooking is permitted in school, and if you are caught cooking, trust me, you'll be expelled. It's not a joking thing. My school doesn't joke with all these kind of things. They are very serious. So pack your provisions, pack your toiletries, when I say toiletries, pack Apic, pack detergents, pack bar soap, anything you can pack it, because when you get to school, your roommates might not bring hers, and if you say you should go and be buying from the supermarket in school, you will lose a lot of money, because these things can be very expensive in school. So make sure you pack enough when you're coming to school. Some people bring their own water, like bag of water, table water, but I didn't take any of that when I was going to school. Then one thing you might be forgetting, which I know you've forgotten, is packing curtains. It's very important though. When I was going to school, I packed 2 different curtains, and luckily for me, when I resumed school, I didn't have a roommate in 100 level, so my curtains were for me. And even when I eventually had a roommate, me and my roommates were sharing my curtain. So you see, I was lucky. She didn't bring curtain, but I brought my curtain. So you might want to pack 2 curtains, because there are 2 windows in the room. Then pack your bed sheets. That is very, very essential. Then when I was going to school, I took 2 extra pillows. School will provide you with a pillow, but I like to have enough pillows. Don't worry, you'll be permitted to take extra pillows into the room. You'll even be permitted to carry your teddy bear if that is what you want to carry. Whatever it is you want to carry that is for your personal use, you can take in. Then when you're taking in your kettle, your iron, you have to carry low voltage or low current kettles and irons, because if you're carrying the one with high voltage, you would be asked to return it when you get to the Potter's Lodge. They will check your kettle and your irons. They don't want something that will eat up too much electricity, because you're not the only person in the room, So you have to pack low voltage iron and kettles. Then as a girl, your dresses are very important. School doesn't allow trousers. My school doesn't permit you to wear trousers. You're not permitted to wear bodycon dresses, I mean tight dresses. Show me your back, show me your front, show me your cleavage. Your skirt should be below the length of your skirt should be below your knees. It shouldn't have slits. If you have any skirts that has slits, start sewing them now. If you don't sew them now, when you get to school, there are tailors waiting for you at the Potter's Lodge, ready to help you sew them if you insist on taking them into the hostel. If not, they will get seized by the porters and you will be only permitted to take it when you're going home at the end of the semester. I know you don't want that to happen to your clothes, so be careful of the things you pack in your box. Then you want to pack maxi gowns. Pack like 5 maxi gowns, like 5, because you really need maxi gowns. If in case you don't know what maxi gowns are, they're like those big gowns that look like jalamias, but they come in different colors. They sell them at Balogo market for like 1k or 900 naira. Pack enough maxi gowns to take to school, because sometimes you might want to wear them to church, sometimes you might want to wear them on Fridays, and you would actually even need them, because from Mondays to Thursdays, as a Redeemer's University student, you're not permitted to go out from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. wearing top and skirts with slippers. No, you have to dress corporate to even go and buy food, even if you don't have class. So that is where your maxi gown comes to play. When you wear your maxi gown and a sandal, you're good to go. Then pack enough sandals and shoes. Don't go and be packing slippers, because your slippers will only be useful for you on Saturdays, Sundays, and maybe Fridays. You see, Monday to Thursday, your slippers will not be useful. What will be useful is your sandals and your shoes, because you will be asked to dress corporate. Then you might be wondering, am I permitted to wear chiffon blouses, chiffon shirts? Yes, you can, but make sure they're not transparent. Make sure you can't see through them. And if you can, get underwears, get singlets that you can wear underneath, because the porters will talk. In fact, they will return it. Maybe when you now get to the porters lodge and they see it's transparent, you can tell them, oh, I brought an inner wear that I would wear under to class, and they will permit you to bring it in. Then we are permitted to go for sports on Saturdays, so you will need your sports wears, but make sure that your sports trouser is not too tight, because if it is too tight, you'll not be permitted to go for sports. And make sure you're not carrying a crop top as a sports top. Carry a normal sports top. If not, one reporter will send you back. Then we have a gym in case you want to lose weight, you want to keep fit. There is a gym, and I think it's 200 naira per day, and I think 3k or 4k per month, as at when I was in school. But right now I don't know what the price would be. If you're a Redeemer's University student and you're watching this video right now, if you know the present price of the gym, please put it in the comment section so every other person would see it and know. Okay, then for the room, what I did when I was going to school was to take a big drum. I carried a big drum which I kept in the toilet, and I was always fetching water inside that drum. It's not that they would not give you water, they will not pump water, but there are some times when there might be no light and it's not time for them to switch on the gen yet, so you might not have water to take your bath to class. So just to avoid that scenario, just carry a drum. Drums are like 800, 1000, and people will look at you, don't mind. It's those same people that are looking at you that will come and be asking you, sorry, do you have water in your bathroom, can I fetch? So, and you might not even, you might be given a room where water doesn't pump in the toilet. You might have to go outside to fetch the water. So in situations like that, you will need a drum in your toilet where you can be fetching your water and stuff like that. Then you can carry your laundry basket, because that is permitted. Then when you get to school, just fetch your water in the drum and you're good to go. Okay, so in case you want to start slaying, yes, you're permitted to wear heels. You can wear your heels to church or for dinners, but you cannot wear heels to class, because everybody will just begin at it like, why are you wearing heels when every other person is wearing brogues or wearing shoe or wearing sandals? Then I didn't know until when I was in 300 level that you're not permitted to wear sneakers as a girl to class. My friend had issues wearing sneakers to class. She had to literally get a health report from the health center as to why she was wearing sneakers. So you can't wear sneakers to classes, but you can wear sneakers for sport. You can wear sneakers on Sundays to church on your dresses and stuff, but you're not permitted to wear sneakers on a shirt and skirt to class. You have to either wear a sandal or you wear a covered shoe. Then the length of your dress too must be below your knee. So whatever dress you want to pack, whatever skirt you want to pack, let them be below your knee if you don't want issues. If not, they will be seized at the Potter's Lodge. Then jeans, 2-colored jeans are not allowed. In case you want to wear a jean skirt or a jean jacket, you cannot wear 2-colored jeans. You know those faded jeans or all those deep blue and light blue color. Your jean has to be one color. I got my jeans seized because of that. So you can only wear 1-colored jean. You can't wear 2-colored jean in Redeemer's. And you're permitted to wear jean jacket and jean skirt, but 1 color. And this also goes for boys. You can only wear a 1-colored jean. Boys don't really have dressing issues as much as girls because, well, they are boys. I think the only issue for boys is that you're not permitted to wear tight or skinny trousers, and you cannot wear jumpe. You know those trousers that are not reaching your ankle. You're not permitted to wear them. But I see guys in my school wearing like shorts. In fact, some of them wear bum shorts. You'll be seeing their laps and their bums like this. So shorts are permitted. Then for girls, your hair. In case you're thinking, oh, I already made my hair and I'm taking it to school. Dear, your hair must be shoulder length. If you want to do attachment, shoulder like this. Mommy Potter will literally measure if it is 1 inch passing your shoulder. She will take scissors and cut it. So if you don't want them to cut your hair, do a shoulder length hair and don't do colored attachments. It is only one attachment, one color attachment that is allowed, and that is black. You cannot go and want to be arguing with Potter that, hey ma, my hair is brown, that's why I use brown. You will lose that brown attachment in front of the Potter. You will not enter hostel with brown attachment. So let it be black. If you are now the type you are wondering, my hair is colored, my natural hair is colored, I have brown natural hair, I have blue natural hair, that's your business with you and Potter. But your attachment must be one colored. Then you cannot pack hair accessories on your head anyhow. You can still use this gold and silver and all these ones on my head, but you see those ropes that all those rope like hair accessories that come in different colors, you can't use it in my school, especially color white and brown. You will be asked to cut it. Then if you now say, but I already have shuku on my head, I already have braids on my head, do I now lose it? One thing you can do before you get to school, before they will help you cut it, just cut it from the house. Make sure it is shoulder length, then you can take it to school. If not, when Potter has her own scissors already and she's going to use just cut your hair for you. So in case you don't want that kind of embarrassment, then for your wigs, it has to be one color. Whatever wig you want to take, bone straight oh, bone coil oh, macaroni oh, anything, coily wave, wavy coil, Brazilian weave, whatever you want to carry has to be one color, and it has to be black, and it must also be your shoulder length. If not, Mommy Potter will use scissors to cut your expensive bone straight, and there's nothing you can do about it. So make sure that your hair, whatever hair you're carrying, be it attachment or weave on, make sure it is shoulder length and just one color. And yes, there are hairdressers in school that can help you make your hair, but sometimes their prices are always too high, so you might want to make your hair from the house. And you're allowed to carry your natural hair the way I'm carrying it, but you cannot do twist outs in my school. It's very crazy. You can't do anything twist outs. You know, when you twist your hair, then you twist it out as per natural, then you now want to pack it. When Potter will tell you you're carrying dreads, and she'll tell you to go and comb it out. I have had several scenarios, several times when I was chased back to the hostel room. I had classes, that was what was paining me. I had classes that morning. Potter sent me back. In fact, she told me I should not wear it. As soon as I have class, she has comb in her office. She literally brought out comb. I was telling me to be combing my hair out. I literally had to comb my hair out before stepping out of the hostel. So you cannot say, I'm trying to style my hair and I have mushrooms coil. Ma, what? It's not permitted though. You cannot coil your hair out. Just wear your hair this way and you can go. And even sometimes if you wear your hair this way, Mom Potter might talk that hair is your hair, not everywhere. But once she realizes it's your hair, it's fine. And I think there are these hair weave-ons that look like fro. afros that you can attach to your hair this way. Those are permitted too, but it has to be in one color. Then, in case you're wondering, oh, what does the hostel look like? How many are we going to be in the room? You're just going to be 2 in a room. You have a bed to yourself, a table and a chair, 6 mini cupboards, a wardrobe, and a toilet. Yeah, you'll be sharing the toilets though, but every other thing you don't share. It's yours. You have your own personal space. I might be dropping a picture of what the room looks like somewhere on your screen. So that is what the room looks like. And you're not permitted to drop your bed on the floor. Your bed has to remain in your bunk. But you know, now some of us used to break rules, so we would drop our own bed on the floor. Once we see that mommy potter or potters are coming, we run, lock window, lock everywhere, close the door so that nobody would know. But you have to literally put your bed in the bunk. Then you want to carry bed sheets too, because school will not provide you with bed sheets. School will provide you with brooms, but I take my broom to school every semester, every session. Then school would also provide you with tissues. Then for the rooms, you would have a personal key to your room. Then your roommate too would have a personal key to the room. But if you should misplace your own key, you would have to buy a new one. It is not calculated or removed or deducted from your caution fee. You literally have to buy a new key, go to the bank, pay for a new key, then they would hand over a new key to you. If you don't pay for it in your 100 level, if you think you can escape it, when you get to 400 level and you want to do clearance, you will pay for that key. If not, you will not collect your certificates. I did my clearance last year and most of these things reflected. Then don't try and go and break chair in the room or break anything or destroy anything in the room. It would not be deducted from your caution fee. You will literally have to pay for it separately. If you think you can escape it from 100 level to 300, when you get to 400 level, you won't be able to escape it. You will pay for it. So when you want to enter school, I need you to know that porters will search your boxes for contraband. You cannot carry makeup kits to school. It's not like you're not permitted to do makeups. You can do makeup, but you cannot do colored makeup. Like now I have a colored eyeshadow on. You cannot do a colored eyeshadow. You cannot wear lashes. You can draw your brows, use lip gloss, but no colored lipsticks. You can use your powder, but you cannot highlight. If you highlight, it must not be visible for the porters to see. So no colored anything, no dangling earrings. You have to wear pameti, tondo, all those earrings that are just glued to your ears. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to talk about. When you want to wear chains, you have to be careful of the kind of chain you wear. You can't wear bogus chains. You're not permitted to wear rings unless you're married or you're engaged. And if you're married or engaged, you have to register it with the school that yes, I am married and engaged or engaged. So you cannot wear rings, if not they will be seized. You can't really wear bracelets or bangles. I think they were getting seized at some point. Then you cannot have extra piercing. You have to only have one piercing, which is here. You can't pierce your nose, you can't pierce your tongue, you can't pierce anything in your body. So no colored makeup, but you can carry makeup kits to school. But if they find anything colored, it will be seized. For every student in Redeemer's University from 100 to 400 level, your class starts by 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 a.m. You might be lucky enough to know, it depends on your timetable really. You might not have classes in a day. You might not have any class in a day. Your own class might start from 10 a.m. and end by 1 p.m. But the normal official time for class is 8 a.m. and then classes end as late as 7 p.m. But me, I have been in class till 8 p.m. before. So there's not like stable time, but it's within 7 to 8. Then we do this thing called GST, General Studies. You do it from 100 level to 300 level. Yeah, you do General Studies. You do study in leadership, health and something study. On Wednesdays, we have study in leadership class where you have to it's a 1 hour class from within the time of I think 5 to 6 or 4 to 5. It's a 1 hour class, and immediately after your study in leadership class, you have to go to the chapel for chapel service, which is another 1 hour. I think that is like from 6 to 7, and you must not be late. You must tie your hair, to chapel on Wednesdays, you must tie scarf as a girl, and you cannot tie bandana. Bandanas are not allowed. You have to tie a proper scarf, cover the whole of your head when you're going to chapel on Wednesday, and you must not miss it, because if you miss it, you have to sign in at the entrance. If you miss it at the end of the whole session, you will stay in school to do those missed days. You will stay in school to go to chapel for those days you missed, so you cannot afford to miss them because they are taking attendance. Yeah, so you can't miss it. Then Sunday service too, you cannot miss. You have to be in church every Sunday from, I think, 8 a.m. Our services are just like 2 hours or 1 hour 30 minutes, so you have to be in church too, and they take attendance. You have to tie a full scarf and don't do colored makeup to church. And you can decide to join any department, working like as a worker, usher, choir, decoration, whatever department you want to join. You can even join Bible study if that's what you want, but you have to tie scarf to church. You might be wondering, am I permitted to go out of the school once I'm in school? Yes, you are, but you have to take exit. Exit is like a form you fill stating where you are going to, and if you say you're going home, they call your parents to confirm if you're really coming home. So if they call your parent and your parents say, we did not tell her to come home, what's she looking for in the house? You're in trouble, because you have to explain to them where you're going to. Then in case you want to go to the bank, maybe you're using any other bank aside Access Bank and Zenith Bank, you still have to fill an exit form. So you fill an exit form telling them where you want to go. But sometimes, in case you're lying that I'm going to the bank and you're not going to the bank, sometimes my school monitors your movement. If they see that you did not go to the bank, it was hotel you went to, it's over for you. You will do compulsory graduation. You will face panel. So you have to be careful about the kind of lies you will lie. Don't go and lie stupid lie. You might be wondering if we do dinners, if we have parties and stuff like that. Yes, there are departmental dinners which take place every second semester of every session. But for your first semester, you need to study. It's just study, no main events. But from second semester, you have departmental dinners. You have Redeemer'S University Student Association dinners, which you have to pay for. Then sometimes the socialites in the school, the social director can decide to run parties. The big boys of the school can decide to organize a party where you pay gate fees and stuff, but most of the times they are always being monitored by the security guards of the school, and you have to take permission from the school to run such parties. So you must not go against the school rules while you're partying. So it's as simple as that. And for your dinners, you also need to dress well. You can't wear trousers for dinners. You can't wear you can still wear bodycons, but you cannot wear strapless clothes for dinners. You can't wear tubeless gowns. You can't wear short gowns, short skirts. You still have to stick to the school's dressing rules, dressing regulations for your dinners, because security guards and the chief security officer, CSO, will be patrolling the halls that you're using for these dinners. So if they catch you wearing something bad, they'll seize your clothes. That's happened to me before. My clothes was seized, my dinner clothes was seized, and I was literally begging and crying the following day at the CSO's office to collect the clothes back. And if not because my name was not on the blacklist, I would have been suspended, only God knows. So you have to be careful of what you wear for your dinners. But most people get away with doing colored makeups for dinner. Yes, I do colored makeup for dinners, but you must not do it from the hostel. Mommy Pata must not catch you with colored makeup. And when you are going back to your hostel after dinner, Mommy Pata must not catch you with because she will tell you to go to the hostel, bring out that colored makeup and come and show her, and she will seize it. You're not permitted to take alcohol. They run tests, blood tests, every time you want to resume school. So if they run a test and they find alcohol or drugs or weed in your system, even if you've not resumed school as a Redeemer'S University student, but you've paid your school fees, you're just about to enter 100 level, and drugs or alcohol is found in your system, your school fees will not be refunded to you, and you'll be expelled without even starting. You can imagine that. I know a lot of people that got expelled even before they entered school, and they had paid their caution fee, paid their school fees, and there was nothing to be done. It could not be refunded. It is non-refundable. And when you get expelled like that, it's not always outright expulsion. You'll be given the grace to go to the rehab center, which is also in Osun State. They call it Rexom, or is it Rexor or something. There you spend 1 year getting rehabilitated, praying to God, confessing your sin, changing to a good way. Then you're now going to come back to school the following year to repeat that level you failed to do in the first place. So if you go and say, I don't want to go to Wrexham, outright expulsion, you have to go to another university. It's as simple as that. So that's just the basic thing about school. Redeemer's University is actually really beautiful if you want to go. Everything there is nice. The one thing I enjoyed the most in school was the room. It was really nice, because having to just be you alone or 2 people in, especially the 400 level room. The 400 level room is like spacious, more spacious than every other normal room. So you can imagine now being the only person in the room. Well, you have to be 2 in a room, but you might be lucky sometimes to be the only person in your room. So you can imagine having all of that space to yourself. So really, run was beautiful. It was so fast, and it was really nice. Although I didn't enjoy my 100 level because I did some things, I made some mistakes. So if you want to hear the full gist about the things I did in school, what I regretted, my decisions, the bad decisions I made, how I was able to find my path again, all those kind of gist, you can let me know in the comment section, or give this video a thumbs up. If I can get at least 100 thumbs up, I'll know you want to listen to that. Or better still, let me know in the comment section, and I'll be making a new video on juicy stories about my mistakes in school, my relationships, who I dated, what I did, if I ever faced panel, if I was ever given expulsion letter, if I was ever suspended, all those juicy stories. I'll fill you up on it. Just let me know if you want to listen. If you want to, why not? And I will not lie about it. So I'm going to be 100% honest with you, because I'm done with school, guys, so I can feel free to share my story with you. So if you want to listen to all of these stories, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll deliver. So I think I've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, if I answered every of your questions, please let me also know in the comment section. And if you still have some questions, some areas, some topics I did not discuss or I did not touch, also let me know. I don't mind doing a part 2 addressing your questions. That is why I am here for you now. So ask me whatever question you want to ask me, and I will make sure I deliver up-to-date information. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Click on the notification bell to get notified when next I post, and give this video a thumbs up, make comments, and let me know what next you want to see from me. So I'll be seeing you guys in one of my other videos. Take care, guys. I love you all so much. Bye, guys.